Hello everyone. It's always nice to talk about Phragmipediums or different kind of orchids that we grow here in Ecuagenera. This time Phragmipedium besseae. Phragmipedium besseae was described in 1981. And who found this beautiful species? It's a nice history about this. You know, Mrs. Besseae went on the tour to Peru, San Martin, to see orchids with a whole group of orchid people. They stopped to make pee-pee. She went to the bushes, close to the rock cliffs, and she found this beautiful red flower. It was incredible because in that time we knew only yellow and green Phragmipediums. The red flower turned out all the love for the Phragmipediums. And since there are many hybrids has been made with this flower. So who make the description was Dr. Dodson, who worked many years in South America, but especially in Ecuador, with Kunt in 1981. So in the same year that the plant found was described by Dr. Dodson and Kunt. Well, that was in Peru. How come now in Ecuador? Ecuador is the epicentrum of the Phragmipedium besseae. If you drive from Gualaceo, 60 Chiwinda, you will be able to see it from 1,000 to 2,200 meters. More, when they are building rods, after 1 year you will be able to see the babies, and like 1 year later, because in nature it takes only 1 year to flower since we see small seedlings. So if you drive from Cuenca, Paute, Guarumales, Mendes, you will be able to see in the same altitude, 1,000 to 2,200 meters. So we had at the beginning quite trouble growing, trying to imitate how they grow in nature, how they grow in situ. But now we are growing in our orchid mix. So what's our orchid mix? The people say, give me the secret. There is no secret in the orchids. You can use many different kind of medium, but what we use is fine pine bark and perlite. I don't know if you are close to the camera. You can show the roots, how happy they are, the roots. We have to make available all the information that we have, that we get through this almost 30 years that we've been growing orchids. But there is another history also that happened to me. The priest, Angelo Andretta, who told me about orchids, he told me, okay, I saw this plant long time ago. You know, when I used to go to Gualaquiza, Jima, Amazonas, I saw red flowers and I thought they were begonias. So got there and find out. So we went there and we saw there were Phragmipedium besseae. Phragmipedium besseae was found also in Guarumales when they were building for the hydroelectric. They had to take the nature, I would say, from the rocks and clear the rocks completely. So on the ground was full of Phragmipedium besseae. The first time that he went there to celebrate the mass service, so he saw the red flower right there, very easy to find. So he was almost crying, he said, when he saw these beautiful plants laid down on the ground. And so happy because he heard that it was in Peru, but he found in Ecuador in these two different parts, you know, through my brother Mario, to me, and also himself going to the Guarumales, because the people who were building the hydroelectric place there was from Italy. So we're close friends because Padre Andretta came from Italy. So when I went to Japan in 1995, my friends, orchid friends, said, okay, I would like to go to Ecuador and see how they grow in nature. I said, of course, I will take you, but you have to walk 2 days. 1 day to get there, and the second day to go out. But we used to going to the top of the Andes, and then start to walk down all the way to Gualaquiza. So it's 2 days just walking. If you like to see the orchids in nature, you have to spend 1 more day there. So it's totally 3 days, at least 3 days. But hard. That time was a lot of exercise, you know, walking, because these flowers in the rain season. So rain season, the paths are full of mud because only the horses were walking there. So we took these Japanese people there and we almost killed them. You know, it was very hard for them to do. Of course, they were very happy at the end, but they suffered quite a lot to see the orchid in situ. So that's how I mean, people is been doing to find orchids in situ, you know. But I heard from Padre Enreta a lot of different histories, you know, what happened going to the jungle to collect plants and to do the scientific work. Here we have to thank many people that did a lot of work in the research in the orchid family. That's why we have over 4,300 species that are described so far. But I think if we go into the jungles to collect and research, we will pass the 5,000 different species only for Ecuador. Doesn't mean that doesn't exist in Colombia or Peru. It happens, you know, we have species in Ecuador that grows also in Peru or vice versa, or in Colombia or Bolivia or Brazil. I just saw in our Amazon basin orchid nursery a plant that comes from Brazil, but we found this in Ecuador. So orchids, they don't see borders, they just go different places. So this is the Phragmipedium besseae. It's a beautiful orchid species, and this is how we grow here. Very easy, very simple. How we water them, how they grow in nature, because that's for me very important, that you see all the cliffs, the water going through the roots, and what's the humidity. So any questions, just go there to Ecuagenera.com, or you can go direct to my email. I will be happy to answer any questions that you have. pepe@ecuagenera.com. And I will be happy to answer you any questions. And if you like some videos, if you like to see how we grow our like 4,000 different species from different parts of the world, we will be happy to share with you. We will be happy to do videos, because it's so simple to see growing orchids in our greenhouses. The people are not complicated. It's just doing the more simple way, but with very good results. So thank you very much, and I hope you visit us in our website, in our or direct to us by email, and see you there. Okay, bye bye.